feel like I'm too old to even get shit. Wondo, do you feel old?
I feel very old. Especially hanging out with, like 15-year-olds. Just like devastates me like every day, but
Oh my god. Okay, so my dad is kind of obsessed with you lately.
Nice.
This is what he does whenever I get into something.
yeah.
He has to get into it too.
Good.
So
See,
ever
that's
since
how.
I started working here, he thinks he knows soccer now when he
Nice.
clearly doesn't know anything. And he was totally giving me like the wrong facts yesterday. He's like, tell Wondo that the guy with the most goals in the league right now only has 8, and he almost caught up to that in only 3 games. I'm like, I'm pretty sure somebody's got more than 8 goals, Dad, but I'll tell him that anyway just to make you feel
See,
better.
Yeah. Dropping knowledge. It's like motivation. Yeah.
Well,
It
and
has,
then
like,
Rooney has
16.
8, so I bet he
Yeah.
was watching the game and
That's-
heard that, and then was
that's-
like, oh,
see,
yeah. He's so weird.
I love that.
So anyway,
It's called the dad.
are you ready?
Yeah. Yes.
Speaking about feeling old, you want to know what I did on Sunday?
What did you do?
I was playing a slow pitch tournament. Okay.
Nice.
Hit the ball. Nice line drive. I was hitting like crap earlier in the day.
Okay.
I take one step towards first to run, and pop! My calf muscle just like felt like it
No.
exploded.
That's not good.
So I could never be a professional athlete. I
You
would
got
be
that Kevin
down on the
Durant
ground
calf?
like every other. They'd be like, Sam, get up,
Come
dude.
on.
Like, okay, so let's start.
All right.
I'm gonna put my professional voice on
Ooh, okay.
now. What episode is this? Episode 5. All right, everybody, welcome back to
Yes.
Off Pitch 74, episode 5. I'm Sam Sirico. I am the creative services manager. In case you didn't know that.
Didn't know the official title. I thought it was just Jack of all trades.
I'm a
I've seen you.
manager.
I know. That's
I am a
pretty
manager.
impressive.
I
I'm not
know.
gonna lie. You've come up. It's
Thanks, Wondo.
Starting
So
from the bottom.
Our guest
That's it.
today,
Yeah.
obviously, because I just said Wondo. Introduce yourself, man.
Christopher Elliott Wondolowski from
really your
Danville.
middle name?
That's my middle name. Yeah, it's my mom's maiden name. So,
Really?
Yeah. So I went with that, and kind of good fit, and I like it. And so yeah, Christopher Elliott. That's how I know I'm in
Christopher
trouble.
Elliott.
That's if I get the middle name or the full name, Christopher.
Who
done.
calls you Christopher in the family?
My family. It's like everyone. I mean, they're not gonna call me Wondo. Everyone in my family's Wondo.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just always been Christopher instead of Chris, I guess. So even like my brothers, my dad. And
I always hear Lindsay
Yeah.
calling you Christopher.
Yes,
so whenever I
Lindsay,
talk
see,
to her
exactly, yeah.
and I call you Wondo, I feel
It's-
weird about it. But then I feel weird if I were to call you Chris or Christopher.
Yeah, she probably wouldn't know. I mean, but like she's always referred to me as Christopher. It's kind of funny. Steven, my brother, was in the same locker room, or played for the Houston Dynamo as well.
Yeah.
But and so everyone has nicknames. Wondo, and he's there calling me Christopher, and he got made fun of quite a bit, or a little bit of a hard time for. Yeah, that's kind of funny.
Speaking of your family,
Yeah.
I have to make a confession.
Okay.
The congrats Wondo
Yeah.
videos, that was all me having
Thank
to go
you.
behind your back and contact your family and set up a day to go to your dad's house. I met the
I appreciate
entire
it.
family.
There were-
dude.
yeah, you had the
Oh my
whole
God.
crew there. I
It
saw.
was,
That was
a blast. So I walk in. I think your stepmom opened the door, and then she's like, "Are you okay with dogs?" I was like, "I love
Oh,
dogs.
yes.
Like, yes, please give me all the dogs that you got." And then your dad brought home pizza and salad.
Oh.
So I'm like in the backyard having dinner with your family and like watching the kids go crazy. And the whole time I'm like, we're doing this behind Wando's back. I
is-
feel awful
I know.
about doing this and him not knowing about it. But
It's just
it
like a
was
normal
amazing.
Sunday for me. That's
Dude,
they have crazy.
The
yeah, I
pool
saw
and
the
everything
pools
too.
right there, yeah.
And then the kids were going crazy. And then Brinley,
Yes.
smack! I just hear smack on the ground. She goes down so hard. I was like, oh no, she's gonna go crazy crying. And she just got up like a trooper.
Yeah,
and
she,
was
she does. If their kids are playing, she hops right back up and goes. I mean, if she needs some attention, she knows how to milk the attention and stuff. And she's she knows what you want. She's
I was like,
kind of funny
that's
like that.
Wando's
so, yeah.
kid. Just like going
back
down
up.
hard and gets right back up. And
Yes.
speaking of Emerson,
Yes.
I was setting up like the gear and everything, and she would come up to me every time I was doing something, be like, "Do you need help?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, boo boo." You can like here, take the tripod and like go like this, and I would show her something, and then she would totally get distracted and go
Just-
run off and do that. But then she would be back like 5 minutes later. It was the funniest thing.
No, she's definitely a helper, but she definitely has my attention span. Where if she sees something shiny or like a squirrel, she's just gone and just on to the next. And yeah, she definitely gets that from me. That's my girl.
That was great. I'm so glad you broke the record just so that I could like tell you that now, because I've been holding that in, and I can't keep a secret to save my life. So I've been waiting for this moment to tell you about this.
That was an awesome job, and so thank
Thanks,
you
man.
for doing all that.
That was really
That was
fun.
cool.
That was
fun.
great.
That was
That
pretty cool
was
seeing
great.
those messages.
All right, so let's talk about honoring you on Saturday. Are you sick of all this attention yet?
Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah. I feel really weird, especially when it's just like about me and like being out there and just like, you know. But I mean, it's cool. I love it. I love the reason behind it, and I love that they're doing it. But I feel awkward. I just don't know.
Do you really?
Yeah. I mean, that's the problem. Is I just feel really awkward, and like when everyone's like kind of staring at me, like if I'm on the field chasing a ball, that's cool. I'm all about that. But if I have to stand up there, and especially if I have to talk or like say something, I sweat more and get more nervous in the game. Like I'm already sweating just thinking about it. Yeah, exactly. Just thinking about it.
Like, what's her name? Mary Poppins Gallagher. I was thinking about that before this. I was like, do not start sweating.
No, exactly.
And it doesn't help that it's
starts
hot up
coming
here
in closer.
today,
I
too.
know, exactly. It's like
It's roasting.
Yes, it is. So
I'm the same way, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't do like speeches. And it's weird because everybody thinks I'm an outgoing person.
Yeah, I mean, you're very friendly, very, you know, very charismatic,
It takes a
charisma,
lot
but
of
it's
energy sometimes. And then I'm
that's
exhausted after it. You know?
Just done, yeah.
Like one time, so I went to San Jose State for film school.
Oh,
and
nice.
One time I won an award for a short film that I did, which was really cool.
That's awesome.
And it was like
Congrats.
an all-female crew and everything like that. And so I got up stage and I was like, I'm going to do like the best speech ever. And I gave like this women empowering speech, but I must have done it in a way that like nobody was feeling it, because I just got like blank stares in the crowd and everything, and like I was like, yeah, they're gonna clap after this, and it was just like no. So I'm
just powerful. Maybe it's all men in the crowd.
Film. There's a lot of men.
Exactly.
Like
They're
look in
not
the
feeling
office.
it.
I'm surrounded by Sam
Yes.
and Taz and Mac all the time.
I don't know how you survive.
I don't know how I survive either.
It's a crew right there that you just named. That's a solid crew. That's.
Yeah, we're at each other's throats all the time.
I can see why.
But
yeah, you got to keep those guys in line.
Dude, I try to.
Good luck.
I know.
Good luck.
Especially Taz. Taz is crazy. But anyway. Okay, so I had an idea.
Okay.
So you're basically like two people. This is this Wondo right here.
Yeah.
And then you get onto the field. And it's like a complete 180. Like you're terrifying.
Yeah.
And it's great. And I love it. But you know how Beyonce has Beyonce, and then she's got that alter ego, Sasha. Is it Sasha Fierce?
Sasha Fierce, I believe, yeah.
What is your alter ego?
Oof. See, I need one. That's where I need
I
some
know.
help. Exactly.
Dude, we should
That's
do
the
like
creative
a contest.
Yes.
With like, what is Wando's alter ego name?
Christopher Elliott.
I actually like that a lot. Like Wondo kind of seems like the crazy name, but that should be your normal.
That's a normal. I'm crazy off field.
Christopher
I'm
Elliott.
just not as like competitive / psycho.
I like
just often
you get
just
so crazy,
goofy.
Have you always been like that with like playing soccer and sports?
Yeah, you can even ask my brothers. I mean, we even in the backyard it gets a bit competitive. I have this switch that like once it's turned on, I can't turn it off.
Christopher Elliott. I'm gonna start referring to you as that when you're crazy.
Just crazy.
Is there anything else in life though that you get like road rage or anything?
I'm actually pretty good at road rage. I kind of just tune out. I go off in my own like daydream and just like goofiness. I'm the one dancing in the car by myself. Like the cool song comes on, can't help it. If people look at it, give me stares over. Just keep going to myself. Can't dance either, but I mean I try, especially in the car. In the car by myself.
On my list. Hold on, that's on my list. Here, right at the bottom. Where did you learn your sick dance moves? Like the video that Tommy posted right after the Chicago game. Dude, and then there's a goal that I remember for a couple years ago where you did like this. I think it was like the clown walk or something like that. No, you got the moves, man.
Yeah, I learned from Tommy. That's a room with Tommy. He does a lot of practice, puts a lot of hours in.
Yeah.
He does a great job.
That guy's a freak of nature too.
He is.
Like how fast he learned Spanish.
I know.
The dancing, the soccer.
He learned piano, teach himself piano.
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
He's pretty good, pretty quick at learning stuff up.
Yeah.
So,
I remember what I was going to say before we started going. Another thing my dad brought up that he wants me to ask you.
Yes.
How did he was like, hey, Haji's like half his age. Ask him how he feels about that. Like, does that get on your nerves?
No, I mean, no, I think
Not
it's
on your
pretty,
nerves,
yeah,
but
not
like,
but I mean, I'm definitely second guessing, especially like we have Cade Cole this year, and his parents are literally my age, like they're literally 36, and the kid is amazing, and I think he's gonna be a huge talent. But it's also funny when like a song comes on or something, or we like reference a movie, Tommy Boy, and he just has no clue what's going straight over his head.
Straight over his head.
I'm just like, oh man, well,
that even
that's
happens
Herbie
in the office
Hancock,
with, like,
not
these
John
guys.
Hancock. Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm 32, so I feel
See,
like I'm
exactly,
closer to like your bracket.
Right, yes, exactly.
It's infuriating.
Yeah.
Speaking of Tommy Boy, I was really tempted to start this podcast off. You know that SNL skit that he does where he interviews like famous people and he's really awkward about it? But I would not have been able to hold it together. But I really wanted to do this whole podcast like that. Would you? Because I can do it right now.
No, I mean, I'm not sure if I could hold it together. That's the problem, is that I start laughing and I get the giggles and I'm done. And once the giggles start, it's over.
Where was I? Was Haji. We were talking about Haji. What were we saying before that? God, I've got so many thoughts that I can't keep them intact.
Just being the old man, like man, not old boy anymore.
You're not an old man though. But like, is it kind of nice that you're playing with kids who are really young, but you're still like the man on the team? Like, you've been doing so good lately. Is it kind of like, do you kind of take a step back and you're like, yeah, man, I'm still the ish. Like, learn from me, kids.
No, I mean, it's kind of weird.
Be honest,
I know,
Wondo.
exactly.
This is an honest corner.
Yeah, this is a the truth box.
Just a little bit.
No, yeah, I mean, it's good that.
Feel good.
It definitely makes you feel good that I can still hang a bit. I mean, there's times, especially going through preseason and trying to get out of bed, I'm like wondering if I can still, I need the walker out there to make it through 90 minutes. But it's good to know that I can still hang with them. But to be honest, I mean, it's kind of fun learning from these guys again. Like, not again, but I mean, these guys, they're bringing in, these new age, and it's just, they have so much confidence, so much freedom, and actually learning a lot from them. And so it's kind of fun to, see that and see how, try to incorporate. I can't incorporate their moves because some of these moves, I would, like, do my hammy and like break my knee in two, but they're pretty talented, and I thought Haji had a great game. He came on against DC. I was kind of bummed didn't get him an assist. If I was a little bit slower, it could have been on sides, but it's all right.
Dude, I think you're doing pretty good
Nice.
lately. Dude, 7 goals in 3 games.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
I
crazy.
didn't. Yeah,
Are you like okay? Before the Chicago game, when you knew you were gonna start, was there? You know how there's like, you kind of like black out throughout the day and things just like click and work. Did you like know that something good was gonna happen that game?
I mean, I really didn't know it was gonna be a 4-0, but I really did have a good feeling. Kent coming in, and even Lindsay was just like, I think today's gonna be a good day, right before I left, and it was pretty cool. I mean, it's like a rainy day, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. Like, it's just gonna be like out there. I want to make sure. Yeah, it was kind of fun.
I forget who texted me. Somebody wrote me and was like, Wando's starting, and I was like, this is it. And I think didn't I text you guys too? And I was like, Wando's starting. Like I think we all kind of like knew something was gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. And it's kind of fun, or not fun. I mean, it's just kind of an interesting dynamic now, especially being late in your career. It's just like each start, each minute, it's like, I relish that opportunity where it's like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, you get in like a middle, like August, you're just like dreading. You're like, oh, it's so hot. I'm not sure if I want to. Now I'm like begging for minutes. Like, it's kind of cool just to enjoy each moment now. It's, take it all in.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's good. You got to slow down the time, man. And
I know.
Enjoy it.
That's true.
Talking about driving in the car.
Yes.
You and Bingham used to carpool.
Yes.
What music did you guys used to listen to?
We're all over the shop. I'm more of a hip hop, so I mean it depends who's driving. I'm more of like a hip hop rap guy, R&B. He's more into like country and EDM, and so
EDM. Yeah, Bingham is into that.
Exactly. Yeah, he gets it going. So we're a little bit diverse with our music, and we're all over the board. And so it depends who's driving. They're in charge of it. Full control, yeah.
Do you miss having him on the team?
Exactly.
I don't know if we can use this. But I'm gonna ask
not
it
sure if,
anyway. I'm gonna ask it anyway. Do you miss just like being around him a lot, or who do you miss the most out of any teammate that you've had who you no longer play with? Who do you miss the most?
Yeah, that's a good one. I have a few of those actually. For me, it's Jason Hernandez, Sam Cronin, Lenny, and Gordo. Those four. I still talk to them. Still close with them. Great guys. I got to see Jason up in Toronto, and I kind of catch up with him a bit. And he was my road roomie too, and so he was a great friend, and miss him probably the most. Yeah.
He left after 2014, right?
2014, yeah.
That's when I started part time.
Okay.
I enjoyed watching him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a good heart.
Very humble too.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. It was good. So
okay, another bingo question, because I just have to know this.
Right.
When you got that PK off of him and you were yelling at him, what did you say to him?
It was just like a primal scream. It was more of just like a yell. I mean, there were no words that come out, and so it was. I mean, it's for. And I talked to him also about it. And I mean, we still text. We still, I'm pretty jealous. He's actually in Colorado right now, but he. It's more for like the Galaxy fans that troll me on social media and life, and so like that's what and so that's where that was, and I can feel comfortable doing it to him, being a friend, spend time, and so that's kind of where it came from. I wish there were like coherent words that came out, but again, it was just more of a yell and. Exactly.
Every time I watch that goal, I like envision different things that you're saying to him in my head, like I miss our carpool together. I don't know, just every time. My God, I just had something great in my head, and now it's gone. I keep doing this, man. With old age, it's good. It's just. That's
why we edit.
Oh my God, I had something good. But anyway, we're moving on.
No.
So I've got another question.
Okay.
We all know that you're a great person.
Debatable, but
I
thank
didn't.
you.
No, you're a great person. Oh, here's what I was going to ask you. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place.
No, I love it. That's
the
how
trolls on social media.
Oh, yeah.
Is there any... Do you have a burner account where you talk back to them?
I wish.
No,
No,
do that, first of all.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to feed them. I feel that's kind of where that's all they're looking for.
You're better than I
know.
am.
I've never blocked anyone.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, exactly. And so, like, I mean, again, I feel like some are just looking for that, and so they're trying it. And again,
you're better
I'm
than
not,
I would be.
I'm not too like I don't know. I've come to grips with. Like, there's a few opinions I actually care about, and everyone else is just kind of, that Peanuts, the Snoopy voice where it's just wah, 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 and I can get over with them saying whatever. So
I'm always arguing with people on social
media.
And then I'll be at work, and then I'll announce to these guys, like, I'm in another argument. What am I going to write back to them? It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad. And then I'll go on an Instagram, and then I'll see that somebody wrote me back. I'm like, here we go. All right. What am I going to write back to them? You're so much better than I would have been. I would be all over the place. Okay, so back to, we all know that you're a great person. From what we've seen.
Debatable, but I appreciate it. Thanks. Yeah, exactly.
But what are some bad traits of yours?
I mean, probably
that are like, could share with us.
I'm probably one of the laziest people and my wife can vouch for that. Like, I mean, if I love running while I'm on the field, and for those 90 minutes, I will run. I will try not stop running. If I'm off that field, you will not see me run. Like, I won't go to a brisk walk. Like, it is absolutely just
No, is that because you're like training every day and you're just tired, or is it just like, no, if I had a choice, I'd rather not be doing this?
Yeah, I mean, I just don't want. That doesn't sound fun, Like, no, I'd rather just be walking, rather be strolling. I have a motorized scooter that I have an electric scooter that I go scootering with the girls. Like, take my girls around, take them to the park. Just so, I mean, walking there was a lot of work. I was like,
and it's boring.
Great,
it takes a long time.
Right?
I hate running. Yeah. I don't know how you guys do it. Jed just did the Boston Marathon not too long ago.
Okay.
I was like, I can't even run a mile without stopping, being like, I'm bored.
That sounds, exactly. Especially 26.1, 0.2. Oh, that sounds.
And he finished running.
Yeah.
It's like, how? I can't. Yeah. A lot of people in the office do that.
Really?
I'm just like, no.
Yeah.
No.
You
mean I have a choice whether to or not?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So you have a bulldog,
I do.
and they're lazy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Is your dog lazy?
Yes. Yes.
Was that on purpose?
Well, yeah, that was one of the perks for me. It was like one, I've just like I love the bulldog face. I love
I
like
do
the
too.
bulldog, but I'm like, and it's lazy. I'm not. It's not going to be
not
taken
gonna
on
wanna
walks. So
walk
yeah,
all the
exactly.
time.
No, but it's actually again like a mini me of me. You know, it's like it goes through like probably about 1 minute a day where it just is cracked out and like we'll sprint around the house.
The little zoomies.
Yeah,
that they
exactly.
do.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
love the
just
dog
do
zoomies.
just full, do a lap and then it's panting and can't catch its breath and
Poor
it's just
bulldogs.
done and then we'll sleep the rest of the 16 hours of the day. It's just a great day. I'm pure jealous and yeah, I feel that's a great thing.
I used to have a pit bull bulldog.
Oh, nice.
And we went for a walk. It wasn't even a hot day.
Yeah.
It was no hills, no nothing. We went with my mom's 2 dogs, and we're done. And he's like, I thought he was like dying. I was like,
like,
I've
yeah.
never seen
Are you
him
all
do
right?
this
Yeah.
before. And he was like flopping over. I was like, does he have heat stroke right now? So I went back home, put like cold towels over him, and
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna call the vet just
Yeah.
in case. And they were like, yeah, bring him in. And he was like this close to dying.
Oh,
he had
wow.
to get like a whole like plasma
Just,
transfusion.
really?
2 grand
Oh,
later,
man, yeah, exactly.
and he made
Those
it
things,
through the
yeah.
night. But I was like,
wow, that's.
holy
See, don't take him on walks.
Yeah,
Don't
do
not
not
take
take
him.
your dog for a walk.
Yeah,
Don't let him
I
run.
won't,
Don't
no.
let him do
You won't.
anything.
Believe me, that's
it's,
that's right
like,
up his alley.
crazy.
So that's nuts. Wow,
yeah,
so that's a little scary. Yeah, that's,
dude, I was a mess. That
I was
morning.
gonna say that
like,
would be.
I almost killed my
Yeah,
dog.
exactly.
I was like, what is this? That was a horrible time.
Oh.
That was awful.
That's
Yeah. Okay, so we discovered something new about you yesterday.
Whoa.
We found out that the reason you wear number 8
Oh yeah.
because
yeah.
of Cal Ripken Jr.
Yeah.
Which I never knew that.
Yeah.
Is it why Cal Ripken Jr.?
Well, it was like my, 8-year-old baseball team.
you
We're
guys
like
the
majors.
Orioles?
We're the Orioles.
Nice.
I played shortstop, so following wanted to be number 8. So I was number 8, and then got to choose soccer that next season. I was like, sticking with it, number 8, and it just has stuck. So it's probably since I was like 8 years old. When I can choose.
Why not
number
Derek
8.
Jeter?
That
I love Derek Jeter so
he's-
much. I was the
he is
same
an
way as
absolute,
you
yeah.
with softball. Always
See,
number
exactly.
2.
Number 2.
And I was
See,
always
exactly.
mad if number 2 wasn't available.
Exactly.
But then
Me
I
too.
wasn't that great a shortstop. I was an outfielder.
Silly.
So then I was mad about that too. But I actually one time was in the same bar as Derek Jeter in the city.
Wow.
One time after they played the A's.
Yeah.
And I was too scared to go.
I was gonna say you didn't say.
Biggest regret of my life.
See.
It was awful. It was
Go
great
say
and
hi.
awful.
Yeah, exactly.
I
That's
can't do it, man.
Yeah.
I can't. When fans come up to you, Wondo, does it ever like irritate you, or do you like it?
No, I mean I'm very lucky. I mean I'm sure Derek Jeter's gets it way worse, and so I actually had a perfect amount where it's like enough where it's awesome. It's pretty cool that get recognized.
Yeah.
Like yeah, and then everyone I've actually met in person has been so polite, so cordial. And that makes it well worth it, and love it. And so where I can still be dumb and crazy in my goofy self, and not have to worry about end up on like TMZ or something, which
Yeah.
is good.
That would be awful.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you remember that show? I think it was on MTV. I think it was called like Fanatics or something.
Right, yeah,
Where
yeah.
like you got to meet your
Your
favorite
yeah.
athlete. Would you do that if that show was back?
Oh, for sure.
How would you pick somebody to like do that?
See, that's a good question.
I definitely submitted a video for Derek Jeter.
Did you?
I did.
Didn't
Got
still nothing back.
I got nothing.
We-
The only
what-
time
like,
I
what
was on
was
TV
your like? What did you say? Obviously, you weren't crazy enough. You weren't a big fanatic. You gotta, like,
I
deck
was
out
just
your
like,
room,
here's my
like,
trophies,
oh.
and he inspired me to be a really good player, and
See,
just like was not good.
You're too normal. You
at it.
see, you
Too
can't.
normal.
You can't be too normal.
I know.
That's the key. That's.
The weird thing is, like, I feel like I'm not normal, but then like I do things like that, it's just like boring and bland. How would you pick? What was the basis? Didn't you get to like go and do an activity with them?
I think
Did you ever
so,
watch that
like,
show?
I kind of remember it. I don't think that wasn't a main staple.
Yeah.
I was. Yeah. I love TV too, but that was. I remember a few of them, but I'm pretty sure you just got to meet them, hang out, or like do an activity
Yeah.
with them.
What would you do with your fan?
I mean, I'll try to take them to
golf.
like, yeah, that'd be ideal. I'm all for that. Like a normal day where just some nice fine dining at Chipotle, and
Nice.
then
Very
yeah,
nice.
probably get to go hang out. I mean, I don't know if they want to knock the ball around, just kick the ball around with them, and then I mean,
I'm so bad at soccer.
yeah, show 'em my crazy kids. I don't
Yeah.
know. That's
Yeah.
just have them babysit. Like, here, you can deal deal with these crazy. That's how I stay in shape.
They don't have cell phones, do they?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Way too young, right?
Yeah, and I'm not a fan.
I'm not either.
Exactly.
Ram's son. So Ram has a son.
Okay. Nice.
Almost 11.
Awesome.
Huge kid.
Yeah.
But he is addicted to his phone. It's like
Yeah.
it's awful to see.
Yeah.
And I'll like yell at Ram like, tell him to get off his phone because I don't feel like I have authority to do
Yeah.
it. It's just don't let them get a phone.
No.
Dude, get them a flip phone when they're ready.
See, that's when, yeah, exactly. One of those
That's where
like,
we gotta
razors
start
and
out.
stuff. I know
Yes.
exactly. I mean, I'm like even remember like pagers and stuff. That was
I never had a pager, which
Yeah.
I was really upset about.
yeah, same here. I really wanted one.
I
That was-
really wanted one.
Thought that would have been cool.
Yeah.
But I'm a little scared where they
It's gonna be bad.
No.
It's gonna get worse and worse.
because I mean they actually have these like Kindle tablets where they can watch movies and download them, but they know how to work them. I mean, Brinley's 3 and she's just flying through it. I get on there, can't even like turn the thing on.
It's
I'm like about to
terrifying.
break it. Like yeah,
We used
exactly.
to have the Oregon Trail.
Yes,
that was
exactly.
It.
That was I mean.
And I didn't
what
even
a
know how to
game, by
work
the way.
that.
I would just
We
go
were
hunting all the
dying,
time.
like crossing a river
Oh,
and
I
everything,
see,
getting attacked
yeah.
by a buffalo.
Exactly, typhoid fever. I mean, yeah, exactly.
Is
Try to ford the river.
Did you tell us to hurry up, Samuel? We're
Yes.
talking too much?
No, it's just he's got to go. So.
Oh, you got it. Oh, yeah,
We
we
have
gotta
practice.
take pictures. Practice. We gotta take pictures of you.
Talking about practice.
Practice.
Not a game, but practice.
Did you see KD and Clay after the
Yeah,
game?
exactly, to
I'm
Drake.
so over Drake. It's not
I
even
know,
funny.
Exactly. I feel like, I mean, I don't know. It's all for it. You know, I love the banter. I love that. But I feel like he's going.
He's just annoying.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
I'm
I love
glad we
that.
do.
But see you back in the Bay,
Do
Aubrey.
you think we're gonna do it?
I do. I think I said it was going to be Game 7.
Yeah.
I think that 6 or 7. I'm hoping it's in 6, where
Yeah.
that means get a close out at home. I just hope we do it. I think
too.
the Raptors are pretty good though.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up.
Good job, Sam.
I only
Yeah.
got like through half of this, so I guess you'll just have to come back.
I like that.
Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
I would love that.
Cool. Well,
I
thank
got
you,
a new shirt.
Wondo.
Sweat through this one,
Dude,
but yeah, exactly.
maroon
exactly.
is like the best color ever.
Thanks.
We're all about the maroon
Appreciate that.
in the office.
Me too.
So I guess I gotta
Sounds
say
like a
that we've
dark.
got a game on Saturday,
Yes.
June 8th.
Game.
Pride.
Pride game.
We're honoring you. Chewy will be here.
20-ounce, $8 beers. Modelo. You're welcome.
And with that, well, presented by Wells Fargo, and we'll see you guys there. Thanks, Guido.
You're welcome. Thank you guys.